Now, from Into Tomorrow, this is an ITTV special report.
Our first guest this hour has a plethora of cool products that they're showing here at IFA. You want to be sure to check our highlight video. We're showing you many of them from their booth, including their ultra-mobile computers, including touch all-in-ones. Lots of cool stuff. Vice President for Business Operations with the product group with Lenovo is Dion Weisler, or here in Germany, Weisler, perhaps. How are you, Dion?
I'm doing well, thanks, Dave. How are you?
Pretty good. Glad to have you with us. I got very confused when your PR folks were telling me, yes, Dion is headquartered in Beijing, China, but he's from Australia with an Austrian name. And I thought, this is going to be fun.
It always is, you know. I like to keep people on their toes.
And you're doing just that. Tell me what you're showing here at IFA from Lenovo.
Oh, look, we've got a whole plethora of things that we've talking about, showing some announcements of products. We've got a whole line of extending out our line of consumer range offerings. We've got the ultra low voltage U160, which is this lovely little red device.
And for those of you who are able to be watching the video right now, this is gorgeous. Let me let Chris get in tight on it and show you how, first of all, what a cool look and feel this is. It's I don't know, it's almost like IFA red.
IFA red, there you go.
And the Lenovo logo, and a great little laptop that's very lightweight, yet I'm sure packs a punch. Huh?
It sure does. You know, it's powered by Intel's Core i3, 5 and 7, so we can choose any option. It's a Windows 7 enhanced experience operating system we're running here. We work really closely with Microsoft engineers to fine-tune the startup and shutdown times, because it gets pretty painful when you're sitting there waiting for 2.5 minutes for a machine to start up. So we spent a lot of work trying to get that down to like 40 seconds.
Whoa, nice.
And so there's various varieties. There's different colors that are available, and it's you know, based off the ultra low voltage technology, and it's doing really well for us. 11.5 inch screen, so pretty much similar to a netbook type form factor in terms of weight, and battery life is 6 to 8 hours, but really packs that Core i3, 5 and 7 punch.
And I like the fact that you've got those various cores available, because we're talking about multiple brains is how Intel likes to describe them as well. And you can certainly run anything you need to do. I mean, get on up there to the Core i7 if you're heavy into video editing, for example, and all this HD video and stuff does take some processing power. You have that capability on a really cool idea pad on a laptop to do this.
Absolutely. Gone are the days where you need special processing cards to be able to do that kind of stuff. So with a nice Core i7, you know, large hard drives, you can really do some very cool multimedia things whilst you're on the fly. Yeah,
exactly. And the fact that you're doing them in fun colors, I think, is really making it fun for the consumer. I mean, those of us who say, I want to be different, I want to stand out, or at least want to have a little flair. It's bad enough I have to work, but at least make it fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. And consumers are telling us that all the time. They want their devices to represent them. They want them to be fun. In fact, it's the slogan behind our most recent campaign, "What's your idea of fun?" And it's about, you know, how do we engage with our customers? How do we seek their feedback and design things that are a little different to your typical square black box?
Oh, for sure. Now, in addition to these idea pads, the Ultra Mobiles, you've also, of course, got cool tablets.
Absolutely. So what we found is that the netbook market was great. It really took the world by storm. But a netbook in its traditional form factor is not for everybody. And we've found that as much when you've got a lot of these mobile type devices, they're very tactile, you touch them. So we figured, hey, why don't we try to build that into a traditional netbook product? So we took a netbook and added a capacitive touchscreen to it, so we can take that product there. And this is an IdeaPad S10-3T. Again, comes in different colors. Some people want your traditional black box.
Yeah, and it's a kind of a piano finish. Very nice. You can tell because of all the fingerprints we've put on it.
Absolutely. And you open it up, and you've got that piano look, and you can swivel the tablet in either direction.
Gee, I thought you just broke the screen.
No, there you go.
So it's
and you can use a tablet, a reader.
Loving that. Very cool. And, of course, I should take this opportunity to mention when we talk about netbooks, especially notebooks in general, tablets, of course, we're also working very closely with Intel, because the Into Tomorrow app for free, designed by our app developer Horatio, available now as well on the Intel App Up Center. So once you look at the App Up Center, just search for Into Tomorrow once you've downloaded the Intel software, and then just get it on your notebook as well and have the Into Tomorrow app and hear the show 24/7 and learn about the bios of our on-air staff, etc. And you can do that very easily on things like this Lenovo tablet.
Absolutely.
This is sweet. And, of course, all the typical connections that one would expect, no doubt. What kind of battery life might we get on this if we're out and about?
It really depends on what you're doing, because you can actually drop a 3G card into this so that you're never offline. So you're on Wi-Fi, or you're plugged in, move to Wi-Fi, out to 3G. But you can get anywhere sort of 4, 6, 8 hours. Really depends on what you're doing.
And, of course, we've found that the ability to use a touchscreen is becoming more and more popular with folks, because they don't want to have to either carry a mouse or use a little pad on a lot of laptops now. Touchscreen is really making life so much simpler, isn't
Absolutely. It's very immersive, so people like the tactile touch of being able to, get involved with their applications. If you and I know you visited our stand, you were looking at our A700, which is our high-end all-in-one desktop, and you would have seen people playing Virtual Guitar Hero on that thing.
Yes. Oh, we got lots of video on that, because I first walked up, turning the corner, and I'm seeing this girl doing some air guitar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what's that about? Oh, then I saw the monitor where she's holding a virtual guitar.
Absolutely.
And that was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, well, we got the cameras built in, right? And they're sort of high-definition cameras that we build in. We're getting pretty funky with our R&D department in developing some pretty cool software to do those sorts of games. And you could see how immersive it was. People are getting in there and really having a lot of fun with it.
Want to check out everything that Dion's talking about, that he and his team are up to at Lenovo? Of course, it's easy. Lenovo.com, Lenovo.com. We'll link you there, too, when you hit us up at intotomorrow.com. Dion, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Continued good luck here at IFA. You're getting a lot of appropriate attention.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
We're back with more. Don't want to miss a minute of today's broadcast, especially from Berlin and the 50th edition of IFA. I'm Dave Graveline. Into Tomorrow continues right here on the Advanced Media Network.